Look at this place. A world where mortal men squabble. But there's a little bit different with this map here. An area totally not supposed to be something else, yet we have the Principality of Eternia. And we have a very particular person, Prince Victor of Eternia. This is a beast of a person, and they're also immortal, and so will his children. But we're going to start with humble beginnings. We don't really have much stuff, but with our beast of a ruler, we're going to eventually be able to conquer a large amount of land. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing we're going to want to do, we're going to increase our intrigue. We are going to be a bit of a schemer. And of course, we need to espouse for ourselves. Let's go ahead and align ourselves with the Norwegians. And of course, we also need to strengthen our bloodline. This is going to give us a nice health boost, as well as a chance of inheriting good traits for our children. We do indeed have a bright future ahead. Next up, we're going to invest in some hill forts in order to fortify our capital. Now, there's a particular someone here that has some of our de jure land. We're going to go ahead and declare war on him. And with that, it's time to raise our army. Under our great leadership, we will crush our enemies. We just captured this first settlement. Now it's time to defend our own. But alas, they flee. No matter. We'll simply march on their next army. And we caught this army here off guard. We should make short work of them. And a victory. After this defeat of theirs, we shall march upon the army that is raiding our own lands. Hopefully we will destroy them. In their attempts to flee, they are caught and we crush them easily. After another battle, we seem to be winning this war pretty well. Although our buddy in Norway seems to want us to go to war with England. This could be a bit of an issue. However, we are honor bound to accept. To our dismay, the English seem to be preparing on the border. We're going to need to defeat the other Welshmen here if we wish to survive. And here it looks like our Bishop Flavio is hiding something from us. He stuffs a roll of parchment into his pocket, but I'm going to figure out what it is. I am, in fact, very good at intrigue. And it looks like our friend here is a cannibal. How unfortunate. Unfortunate news from home. It looks like we have been captured by the English. However, they left after only taking a single barony. Although the Welsh army is raiding one of our other lords. We will continue sieging down their capital, and they should surrender after this. With the capture of their capital, we are able to end the war. And we will demand one of their children as a hostage. And they're forced to accept, of course. And that is the end of our little war. Of course, we're going to ransom our prisoners for a nice chunk of money. They are useless to us right now. With our armies ready, we are here to march on the barony of Matherfall, with the small Swedish army offering assistance. Although it looks like there's a bit of an issue. The English are back, and they're not too happy that we're trying to take back our settlement. Let's hope we can escape. Due to the large amount of Englishmen attempting to attack us, we're going to try and hire some mercenaries in an attempt to hold them off. And here we are. We will try to meet up with our Swedish friends and take them all together. Unfortunate battle, but it must be done. With the advantage, we seem to be doing a lot of damage to them. However, I'm not too sure how long we will hold. Although in the middle of battle, it seems we've gotten ourselves a child. We just have to wait until we get home. Alas, it appears we are victorious in the great battle of Llandudno. This victory will be told for ages as we stood against the odds. Another battle awaits us as they march with an even larger army now, and our Swedish friends seem to flee. We'll need to run away and try and... oh, that's quite unfortunate. Let's see how this battle goes. In great news, we managed to rout a large number of them, and another victory is ours. Although they tend to keep reinforcing their numbers, this might be a bit of an issue. A small peasant army attacks us again. Let's see how this battle goes as our Swedish friends reinforce us. However, the numbers are starting to get a little too much. And this seems to be the end of our army. An unfortunate result. And here we are. Our child has been born. A daughter. We'll give her a nice Catholic name. Isabel. And here we need to fight for our homeland. We'll defend ourselves. Oh no. That's not good. Ouch. With another defeat, it seems we're losing quite a bit of our knights, as we need a new chancellor. In good news, it seems Norway has entered. We'll send our men to try and reinforce them. And here we are to turn the tide of the battle. And here we go with a victory in our war. Our best friend now owns England. Let us disband our armies for a time of peace. Well, it appears there's a mercenary group visiting, and they might not be the kindest to our people here. We're going to force them out of the city. And with that, we are now a distinguished person in the world. It appears there's a bit of a plague going on. We're going to summon a physician. And we have someone that's quite experienced. Let's go ahead and hire them. And we'll need to take a soft approach at the suggestion of our physician. And we have mild epidemic prevention. And it appears our wife is a bit sick right now. That's unfortunate, but we don't bless them with immortality. We'll just do some drastic measures. In these desperate times of the plague, we shall isolate our capital. We'll also seclude ourselves during this time. It appears my daughter is also fallen sick. Therefore, it's time to make her immortal. Grant immortality, and we will be cautious. Hopefully this works out. We'll also invest in some hospices to try and help our plague resistance. We'll also buy some hunting grounds. Thanks to our efforts, the plague is limited to a small section of our realm, while in other areas has been spreading like wildfire. Hopefully we can help our people out with this. And it appears we have another daughter. Kristen shall be her name. It appears our bishop has found a decent chunk of money from a late wealthy landowner. However, I'm going to give it to the poor so that they may buy food and shelter during these tough times with the plague. It appears one of our servants has given a rather interesting, we won't go into it. It's disgusting. And thanks to our efforts, the plague is now gone. We'll pay some gold to help rebuild. It seems we have been called to war from our friends in Norway. This means we'll be at war with France and Barcelona. Seems they've gotten a bit of land in England here, so we'll go ahead and help push them out. Except, it seems they've done most of the work for us already. Here's we're gathering for one final battle. France has, oh, never mind, we have won the war, therefore we will disband our army. We're also going to have a top secret mission where we claim this county within Dehabarth. However, it appears we have another outbreak here. Norwegian flu seems to be spreading quite a bit. This could be a bit of an issue. And it appears our hostage is being released due to the father dying. Goodbye. I will see you soon. With our influence growing stronger, it is now time to create the Kingdom of Wales. Here we go, the King of Wales. Now we can go to our courtroom. We'll first place our artifacts here. And there we go. Now we shall hold court for our people. First, we have found someone who wishes to be our knight. They appear to be a capable person. Very well, they may join us. It appears there's a bit of a monster. Let's go ahead and hunt it. Someone wants us to go to war. I don't know where this is, so I'm gonna say I can't help you, but you're free to stay. And we are done here. As the new king, it appears we can now have our principality here join us under high feudal obligations. Perfect. And here we go. The Kingdom of Wales has grown. However, we are having a bit of an issue with the plague now. We will isolate our capital. And we have found the beast. Well, we got a good enough prowess, so we'll go ahead and take him down. And there we go. In order to help stop this new plague, we shall isolate our merchants 20 days after they land. And in some drastic terms, I just noticed England appears to have broken from Norway. It appears we won't be able to count on them for an alliance much longer. Well, Although we still have a smaller Norway that could help us, despite their drastically smaller military. As we're out at sea, it appears we have a nice whale here. We're going to use our hunting skill to gain 300 gold. Here we go. And we're going to use that money to expand our capital. And the plague is gone. We shall spare no expense to rebuild. We'll also invest in a group of light horsemen to help us out in our future wars. And not so great news, it looks like our wife has been murdered. But that's okay. We'll just get a new one. But we must press on. Well, we'll go ahead and get ourselves a new spouse. We'll go for this count here. Never mind. We'll go ahead and take an alliance with this small house. They'll give us an extra 1,000 men in alliance. Then we can also negotiate alliances with some of our children. It appears we have someone that wants funding for an inspiration of theirs. We're going to go ahead and fund them with some gold. And it looks like our alliance has been cemented. With that, we have enough allies to take on the Queen of England and take back our de jure territory. Here we go. By the beginning of June, we have begun the siege on the barony of Cerdyd. Let's hope it goes well. It appears we just gained a dynasty legacy. Let's go ahead and find something that will work for us. Let's go for this warfare and increase our knight effectiveness. After a few months, we've sieged down the first castle. Now we begin on the second, and it appears one of our children has fallen ill with typhus. Let's go ahead and use our immortal power to restore them. Just in time, some more reinforcements have arrived from our house members. And our inspiration is complete. We have a famed pedestal item for piety and renown. We'll go ahead and put that in here. It appears our child is calling us to war against the King of Norway. We're gonna have to settle this. As we enter the second year of the war, we've taken our next castle. Now we are marching into the English homeland. It appears some English allies are here to try and break our siege, but we're going to stop them here. As we catch their 600 group off guard, we crush them, and now we will surround their 2,000 group. And here we go. After the battle, we've captured the English war banner. We're going to burn it. Another child. Our wife wants to name this one, I don't know how to pronounce that, but a lovely idea. It's time to crush the English armies now. Bye-bye. And here we go as we crush the next English army. Easy victory. However, they bring another one. Let's defeat them as well. It appears they're running away. No matter, we'll go reclaim this settlement here. They intend to raid our homeland. That will not do. And bye-bye. And quite a narrow victory. Almost didn't win, but thankfully we managed to get rid of them. And we're going to fund another inspiration. In unfortunate news, it appears that our family has lost the war in Norway. Not a big deal though, other than the capture of our child. We'll go ahead and siege back our territory here though. And there's a plague spreading. This could be unfortunate. However, it's pretty far away. After a swift victory in the northern provinces, we can claim victory. Here we go. Forced demands. The war being completed, we can now hold court and hear petitioners. First, we have the issue of open carry. I don't care too much about this. We'll go ahead and let them solve it. And someone seems to have been hit with a blight. We'll establish a crop sharing system with neighboring villages. And someone thinks that my queen is not very nice. Well, we're going to convince them otherwise. And of course, a successful court holding. My business here is done. Now that we hold a unified kingdom of Wales, everything's going great. And we're going to go ahead and pay the ransom on our child. However, we're also going to make some money off of our hostages here. And here we go, a nice chunk of money. It appears we can have a holy order founded. This will give us a nice bit of influence within the faith. And we can also ask our head of faith for a bit of gold. I Thank you. This gold, we will increase the effectiveness of our army by hiring some longbowmen. And our inspiration has returned with a famed trinket. Amazing. It appears somehow we got some very valuable prisoners, and they're gonna pay us some gold. It appears the King of England possibly doesn't have a proper son here. Let's go ahead and make it known. And we will expose it. Now that we've had a chance to sit for a while, we've grown rather bored with our meager holdings. It's time for a bit of expansion, and for that, I have a special task for my Archbishop here. We're going to make our way to Ireland. They have a lot of petty kingdoms here, and they're not going to be able to withstand the full might of the Welsh. Therefore, we'll make quick work of them. Another child, soon to be born. Our child is now of age, although due to immortality, still looks rather young. Let's go ahead and set a new age. Let's set you to being 18. It appears we have another son and our new heir. Let's give him a good name. Magnus. Do well, my son. We'll also increase our armored footmen here, as well as our light footmen. Uh-oh, Magnus. Don't worry, son. I will help you out here. You may have immortality. And I shall restore body and mind. There you go. Here we go. Our Duchess showing a bit of reverence, faithfully serving as a vassal of the kingdom. Serve me well. For your service, we will make you the new spy master. And we've been invited on a hunt. The good caravan master, we should make it on time. And here we go. Let's travel. It appears someone wants us to fight them in fair combat. Very well. And here we go. We have arrived at the hunt. Someone wants me to stay at the cabin with them, but I will not. Let's go ahead and keep up with appearances. And we'll be attempting to corner it, which might be a little dangerous. And it appears he doesn't want us to actually take the beast. That was a waste of time. Oh, I guess we did get it. Nice. So we lost some... Oh, that's them. So I guess we gained a bit of prestige. Oh well. And we have gained a claim on a county within Ireland. It seems our time is running short. I'll be able to get it before the stronger powers of Ireland take it. So we'll want to move in now. Let's go ahead and make our claim. We should have the better army here. And now we shall make sail for our intended castle. Let us begin the siege. After a successful siege, it is time to march on their armies. Let's see if we can reach them in time. Here we go. And here we go. Let us have victory. And we got another son. We'll name him the worst thing ever. Math. But appears we also had a nice little victory at the capital of Dyflin. So we'll go ahead and claim victory for the war. But before we do that, I'm gonna siege this city down so that I can claim it and take their hostages as well. Let's go ahead and enforce demands. I'll go ahead, disband our army, and now we are in Ireland. With our expansion complete, I think it's about time to wrap up this episode. In the next one, we're gonna continue conquering bits of Ireland. As we can see, they are rather weak right now, so I don't think it'll be too much of an issue taking them all on. Then maybe we could go through Scotland and then eventually England itself. Once we unite the British area, we can spread through Europe, and I think it's not going to be too challenging considering we got a literal immortal beast. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you all next time.